Okay, so we've been using the FS250 most of the morning, and this is what we've got cleared. It's interesting, the slope up near the logs there, when I see it in the time lapse it doesn't look that steep, but that's at least a 1 in 5, at least a 20%, maybe even steeper in some places. So I'm going to do the next section just around the corner now. I'm going to use the FS450. So it's the FS450 with an auto feed on, just like the 250. The 450 is classed as a clearing saw. So yeah, this has quite a bit more power. So let's get it started and see how we go. Starting. So the first thing you notice straight away with the FS450 is the weight. This clearing saw is quite a bit heavier than the 250, but it balances well in a harness. Couldn't imagine using these without a harness. The other thing that you'll notice is as I'm going through some of this thicker stuff, it's got that extra power. You don't hear it bogging down anywhere near as much as the 250, and with that auto feed line on there, yeah, it just carries on spinning at the correct speed, and you get the grass cut pretty neatly. So hopefully you'll hear that in a second. What I have found with the auto feed on the FS450 is you do occasionally get to the point like this one where the line breaks and it's actually pretty jammed up in here, and I think there's so much torque running through the head that it actually really winds the line on extremely tight, sometimes so tight that it actually won't feed out anymore. And in this particular instance I've actually lost the end, so the end is in this lower coil somewhere. I'll have to find it. But yeah, don't seem to get this same issue with the 250, just the 450. All I can think is here, like I said, the extra power is what caused it. Now whether I get the same issue with a different, I've got a different line in there, I'm not too sure. I've only used this stuff on this one before, so I may try some genuine Stihl line, see if that helps. Okay, so I managed to find the end and free that up, so we'll fit this now. Okay, we've got that back refitted. Let's carry on brush cutting this section. Okay, so I'm back again for another day of brush cutting. So this is what we got done last week when I was here, and yeah, we're going to make a start on all of that and work my way right around the corner, finish off up there as well. I think I mentioned last week about trying to get the auto feed working on the MS440, so the 250 works fine, but yeah, the auto feed on this, the line ends up doing this. So if you can see, the line ends up doing this. It melts into itself, so you end up with that type of arrangement. And when it melts into itself, it then doesn't feed out automatically. And you end up with it doing this, where it's broken off there, but it's really difficult to work out. It's broken off. In the middle there. It's broken off in the middle because it's actually melted and glued itself together. So I went to the Stihl shop. There we go. So that had melted and stuck in there, so there's no way it's going to feed out. So I went to the Stihl shop and spoke to them about the problem, and said the 250 doesn't have an issue with this. It works fine, but it's only on the more powerful 450. So I came away with two options. This is the standard round line, 2.7mm. That's pretty standard, and this is it's more expensive, the more robust line. It's got a bit of a shape to it, some sharper corners, which is supposed to be a better cutting line. So both from Stihl, both said that they'll actually work better, they're more heat resistant, so I shouldn't have the same issue. $25 for 26 metres of that, and $25 for 32 metres of that. So I'm going to give both of them a go today and see which one works the best.